Hey everybody, it's me, Suli from Ascending Above Tarot 1111, here to give you an energy reading to see what's going on in you guys' energy, who is all up in your energy, and what Most High wants you to know, your spirit guides, your ancestors, alright, messages for the collective. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I hope you got outside and got some sun, alright? It is beautiful. It is sunny. Honestly, I just came back from outside. I'm hot, alright? That's why I look all sweaty. I was outside. Alright, the Five of Swords. It says, not by the rules. Hostility, defeat, conflict, self-sacrificing, plot twist, abusive. All right. So you have somebody in your energy who was abusive. All right. But Most High got a plot twist for whoever this is. Okay. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Strings attached. Whoever this is, they have a lot of attachments. All right. They have a lot of debt. They're very dependent on other people, right? Whoever this is, they're already experiencing karma, all right? Maybe at one point this person had money, all right, had to give. Now they don't have to give, all right? Six of Wands in the reverse, pride before the fall, all right? And they're about to fall real hard, whoever this is. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, a Taurus. Whoever this is, Knight of Wands in the reverse, this was a show-off, all right? A reckless individual, somebody who did not even think about the things that they were doing or what could happen next after they did it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the truth, all right? Yeah, this person, they're extremely reckless and extremely hyperactive sexually, all right? Yeah, whoever this is, they got a lot of attachments due to the fact that they have a lot of sex with a lot of people, all right? This person could be even be into prostitutes, all right, paying for sex, all right, trigger warning. And you know this, I just heard, like you found messages of this person, all right, paying for sex. We got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and I don't feel like this is you. All right, this is whoever they are with, okay? Someone who doesn't have a heart. To me, the Queen of Cups don't have a heart. All right, when the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, when the Queen of Cups is in the upright, she is very lovable, nurturing. She holds her heart in her hand, literally, you know what I'm saying? When they're in the reverse, this bitch ain't got no heart. All right, 3:30 on the timer. You could be dealing with an Aries. That's my birthday is 3:30. I'm an Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you yourself could be an Aries. This person, two of Pentacles, all right? They're trying to balance something out, all right? But I feel like it's because some of you guys could be in a emotionally fulfilling relationship, and this person is in an unemotionally fulfilling relationship with an Empress in the reverse, all right? 4:11 on the timer. All right, you've gone through a tremendous change in your life, and this person are still in the same shit, still karmic, still low vibrational, still dealing with Queen of Cups in the reverse energies, all right? Women that only want money at that. They thought, I just heard they thought he had it like that, but he don't. It was you, it was your energy, all right, that produced that type of light onto him, all right? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you over here. You know, this person is so, this person is so pissed off because you're over here putting on a solid foundation, all right? Setting goals and going for them and completing them, all right? Most High is telling you exactly what to do, and you're very ambitiously going towards it, okay? With a lot of faith, all right? And I feel like this person, now they want to balance out the scales because you are on the up and up, all right? You're rising up, okay? You're receiving all this good karma, all right? This person sees you. You could be studying, all right? You could be studying the esoteric knowledge, or you could be studying, you know, in college, you know, for a career. For some of you guys, and you could be a Taurus. Or this is a decision that you made in Taurus season that you were going to go back to school and study. All right. Yeah, my watch just said achieved goals. All right. So it was for my walking, but you know, you guys are definitely achieving some goals. Whatever Most High told you that it was your North Node, you're going for it. You're making it happen. And this person is sitting back watching you create this life. All right. Yeah, I can make this shit up. Queen of Swords in the reverse. All right. Whoever this bitch is, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. And for some of you guys, these are two different bitches. And for some of you guys, this is the same person. Okay. What did I say? They're very recklessly sexually active. Okay. This Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse, this person could be a prostitute that this masculine met. I just heard paid for sex and stayed with her. Like, how, what? Like, what? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? Hold on. So, this masculine met this karmic as a business transaction and ended up staying with the bitch. Like, what? You paid for money and you continuously stay? You paid for sex and you continuously staying to pay for sex that's yours? Because this bitch is still in the reverse. You know, a lot of people go through life, all right, and when they're in their karmic, you know, low vibrational self, they do things. But when they grow up, you know, and when they answer the call, or, you know, when it's time, you know, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, to leave that life behind. Whoever this is, they don't want to leave that life behind. They like the life that they live. All right? You guys could definitely be, some of you guys could be pregnant. All right? But this is definitely something about your goals, your ambitions, whatever you're going towards. All right? Whatever you are achieving at this particular time. Okay? The things that you've been working for and the things that you've been trying to lay down are coming in. All right? And for some of you guys, this is also a new beginning in love. All right? Tell me more about this Two of Cups. All right? With the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify this for me. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. So, whoever this is, all right, whoever this is, they don't learn from past mistakes. Let's just start there. All right. Whoever you are, you were, I feel like, licking your wounds for a long time by yourself over, you know, the betrayal that this person did, over how they left or how they just kind of walked away. For some of you guys, this person ghosted you, even though you have children with them, or they left you when you were pregnant with their child, and y'all kind of no longer speak because you were like, hell the fuck no, 9/11 on the timer. You were like, hell the fuck no, stay over there with this Empress in the reverse. This masculine could have actually got this karmic pregnant as well. All right, but whoever says they can't give birth to shit. All right, all they're gonna be able to give birth to is the baby. All right, this person ain't never gonna be nothing. And let me not say never, you know, but that's what Spirit is telling me. All right, they're not gonna achieve anything. Okay, whoever this is, they're gonna stay in the same spot that they were in for the rest of their lives, and that's part of their karma for whatever the fuck she did in her life. All right. Yeah, you guys are mastering your craft, all right? Making a lot of progress. It says making a lot of progress. Certain things are about to shift. It says 1 to 2 weeks, all right? I feel like you are shifting consciously and gaining strength, mental strength. You're studying, the Hermit. You're studying, staying inside, guiding yourself and your soul to a more leveled life, you know what I'm saying, to a more lighthearted space, to a more bright, yeah, to a more bright future, all right, to be next to Most High. That's where you're going, all right? And I feel like that's exactly what you've been doing. I feel like you sacrificed this shit too. They try to sacrifice you, and at the end you ended up sacrificing them, all right? Again, same cards. The Hermit, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and manifest your, and New Moon, manifest your desires. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting your desires, all right? And something's coming in for some of you guys in 1 to 2 weeks, all right? I feel like whatever you're manifesting is about to start showing in the physical, okay? You're going to start seeing these things in 1 to 2 weeks, all right? But whoever this is, they were trying to do some work on you. High Priestess, I didn't even notice that she was in the reverse. All right, and the Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse again. It says over and over. Boring, complacent, scattered, monotonous. I don't know what that is. All work, no play, repetitive, not delivering. Whoever this High Priestess in the reverse is, Queen of Wands in the reverse, because she's already out here as the Dark Witch. All right, so let's put it out there. All right, this bitch be doing magic on you. All right. I feel like this masculine, all right, he ain't even come out yet. All right. I mean, he's out here as a Knight of Wands, but this is all her. Your whole reading is about her. She all up in your energy. Be it this Knight of Wands in the reverse, do think about you, all right? For her. This bitch obsessed. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Pentacles, baby. All right? What? The Star, the Six of Swords. Look at you. Queen of Pentacles, Star. All right, you could be a healer. All right, you resonate with being a healer. You resonate with being a star seed, a chosen one. All right, I just heard part of the 144. All right, and you've been getting visions or a warning. All right, that something is coming in. Six of Swords in the reverse. All right, that something's brewing. That something is about to hit. All right, tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah, look, this King of Pentacles, the Devil, Death, the Fool in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse. And it says autumnal equinox. Autumnal equinox. It says prepare for change. Only fools rush in. External change. Unhealthy patterns. Alright. Physical or emotional abuse. So, okay, so this King of Pentacles, alright. At one point, this person was actually very, very comfortable. Alright. 1411 on the timer. They made money easily. Everything flowed to this person easily. All right. That's not in the energy that they're in anymore because they are so reckless. All right. I feel like this person has been going through an external change. All right. But they keep trying to like deny it. All right. God is trying to give this person a new start with breaking the chains, bro. God is trying to give this person a new start. All right. Guiding this person away from this High Priestess in the reverse. All right, this person could be a earth sign because earth sign is heavily out here. All right, for them. You could be an earth sign, but this person is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. And specific, Virgo is hitting real hard. All right. Virgo, and for some of you, Taurus. This person, this masculine, at one point they had it all, bro. They had you, they had money. All right. They decided to not play by the rules. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of walk away. Get in bed with all these attachments. Because they were getting in bed with attachments and entities. All right. And lower vibrational deities. Because this is how they ended up with all these damn attachments. All right. Yeah, protection. This is why you're protected from this person, because they was doing all that crazy ass shit. That's why Most High guided you to walk away, and your ancestors guided you to walk away. Yeah, from this person, so that you can finally heal. All right, and move on, because this person was not. They were not answering the call. They did not give a fuck. 15:55 on the timer, and you come from a royal bloodline. All right. And your ancestors wasn't playing that shit. So they split y'all up. This person ended up going towards this high priestess in the reverse. This is somebody who they were messing with. Even when they were with you, they were paying whoever this high priestess in the reverse is. Yeah. All right. For sex. Okay. And they were also paying them for magic. All right. Candle magic backfired. All right. This is why this person can no longer come towards you. And they're stuck over there in an unhappy relationship. All right. Not wanting the kids. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say. But not wanting the kids that they made with this Empress in the reverse. Trying to rush in. The spirit is not letting them. Your ancestors ain't letting them. All right. They want to rush in. But your ancestors is not letting them. If this person calls you or anything, I feel like you're ignoring the shenanigans big nasty out this person. Alright? This person could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer in specific. For some of you guys. This person could have a big nose. Tell me more. And I'm telling you, they was doing work on you with this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse over and over and over and over. She kept trying over and over and over and over. Okay? To make that work. Alright? Y'all excuse my nails. I have an appointment on Thursday. She's been really booked. I have to book myself. As soon as I leave from her, I gotta book her again, because it would take me like 3 or 4 weeks to get back in there. It says, higher realm. You often find yourself in the spirit realm, helping in divine missions. Even when you're resting, you're still working. All right. So some of you guys, you know, y'all be in the spirit realm, 8, 10, 11 on the timer constantly. All right. This is why you're so highly blessed, highly favored. All right. And I just heard exempt from a lot of karma. Take it how it resonates. You know your own story. All right. Like me, I know. I've paid karma back. All right. Some of you guys could be a Gemini. Have Gemini in your chart. I know that I've paid karma back, but I also know that I was exempt from a lot of my karma. Like, you know, like, yeah, like there were certain things that I was just meant to do regardless. All right. So God didn't punish me for it. Like, God didn't give me karma for it. The universe did not send that back to me, because it was meant for me to do it. All right. It was divinely guided that way. It was in my contract for me to do those things. Whatever, you know. For some of you guys, it's the same thing. All right. You and this person, I told you, Virgo, and spell work. And that's the truth. It's this bitch, bro. She a Virgo. For a lot of you guys, this bitch a Virgo. All right. And Spirit trying to get you to see that shit. It's time to send this shit back. Yeah, look at this. She over there getting readings on you all the time. All up in your energy. All right. And your ancestors done told this bitch to get the fuck out your energy. All right. Then nothing that's going on with you is none of her business or his. All right. Or them. If they're both females or both male. All right. Because I do have same-sex couples that watch me. Like this bitch. And whoever this Virgo bitch is, they mad. They mad that you're about to give birth to something. And they've been sending spell work and spell work and spell work, trying to stop you from achieving whatever the fuck is about that you're about to do. But shit ain't going down like this. Alright? Shit ain't going down like this. Alright? It's divine timing. It's divine timing. And it was 2011 on the timer when I said that. It is divine timing. Alright? And this ex lover of yours, this ex of yours, this ex karmic lover of yours, because this a whole fucking demon. I ain't playing with them, with whoever this is. Alright? New beginnings. Alright? You are this person. You are the one breaking the chains. Alright? You're breaking generational curses off of your bloodline. You're healing people. Alright? You're in your purpose, in your north node, and they're watching you. Alright, they're watching you and spying on you, looking you up, trying to see what you got going on. Alright, but look at you, see his phone is backwards because Spirit is not letting them see anything. Maybe you cannot be posting shit. Like, Spirit has told you to keep your business to yourself so that this Cancer, alright, won't see it, because they keep failing the missions. Alright, and that's it. For this lifetime, this person, they just gonna have to rock this shit out and live this hard ass life that they got going on right now. Alright. Yup, that's just what it is. Look at the bottom of this deck. It says this situation is already resolved. Just the fuck it is. This bitch and this nigga, they need to go on somewhere, because they're not coming in your energy no more. That's just it. Spirit is done playing with them. You've learned what you needed to learn. Alright, maybe you know, you were battling spiritually with this Virgo for a while. Alright, with this High Priestess in the reverse, and maybe some of the spell work was touching, but honey, you was only used to make a bitch better, alright, at their practice, alright? Spirit was using this Virgo, this High Priestess in the reverse, this low vibrational karmic, to teach you how to war in the spirit, to teach you how to send shit back, to teach you how to break them hexes and them curses that this bitch was sending. Alright, 2212 on the timer. Yay. I don't know what she thought. I really don't know what she thought. Alright? But this is why she over there addicted. Alright, to whatever the fuck she addicted to. Alright, I just heard coke. You guys are receiving an emperor. This is your real emperor, all right? This is your love, all right? This person is about to come in. This person could be a Capricorn, all right, or a Taurus. This is why you got so much earth out here, because your emperor is also a earth sign, all right? And this crazy ass bitch is also an earth sign. But whoever the masculine or feminine, whoever the crazy ex is, they're a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Take it how it resonates, you guys. You know. But I'm feeling heavy what I'm saying, so that's why I'm saying it. Alright. Yeah, they over there getting karma. Alright. Libra, hello. It's karma time, baby. It's time to pay back the piper, baby. What you thought? All that magic you was doing, you was never gonna have to pay that shit back? That it was never gonna come back to you? I don't know who taught you how to do magic, honey, but you've been taught the wrong way. Alright? This person been taught the fuck way. Like, How you gonna do magic and I know that, you know, it could have backfired? 23:33 on the timer. Like, what? Who the fuck taught you not to ask before you do work on people? Who the fuck taught you not to make sure that whoever you're attacking is in high ranking? You shouldn't be attacking anybody. But honey, there is high ranking people out here that just by you even saying their name, shit starts going wrong in your life. There's people that most likely don't play about, because their role in this life is crucial. All right, because they're here to make a difference and shift the energies. All right, and teach the collective so that they can move on to the next level. And those kinds of people, their protection is ridiculous. You say their name, you shit go wrong. You just say their name and up the streets, shit goes wrong. Say their name while you're walking out the door with bad intention, and when you get out in your car, the car don't even start. Having car problems? Cancer, I'm telling you, this Cancer, and I'm sorry, I ain't even playing with her. It says, karmic read our text, and now she is obsessed with your energy. I miss you, and I'm so sorry. And whoever you are, it was 24:44 when I seen that. when I looked up. Whoever you are, you're highly protected from this karmic, just so you know. Ada. Divine judgment. Somebody's name could be Ada or Ada in Spanish. Kim. November could be very significant for your journey. And December is going to be a really good month. You know it. You feel it. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you know that December is going to be a really good month. Something that you've been waiting for, you know, is coming in that month. If you're having car problems, if you were having car problems, because Spirit said I took care of that. If you were having car problems, it was just Virgo. Alright? Sending all this spell work to your car. Okay, so that you wouldn't get to work, or so that things would go bad in your life, all right, so that shit will fall apart. But God said, no, not my child. My child graduated, baby. Her ancestors, all right, their ancestors picked and chose them, and I blessed it. All right, so this person ain't going nowhere. All right, you ain't going nowhere, baby. I don't know what this karmic thought, but yeah, look at this nigga rushing in. When I made this car, alright, I made this car and I was thinking about my baby daddy. Every time that he would come in and, you know, talk to me and just lie to me and bring me gifts so that I could forgive him and shit like that. And I'd be all like, okay, baby, alright, you know, I'm your bitch, I'm here, ride or die. Yeah, the fuck right, alright? Yeah. Last messages for the collective. This Virgo bitch is really truly obsessed. You're somebody who had multiple twin flames, alright? For somebody in specific, not everybody's a twin flame or in the twin flame journey. But this twin, whoever this is, they failed, alright? They didn't want to answer the call, and that's just what it is. It says, with pain and suffering, karma has made me pay. Alright? This person is paying with pain and suffering everything that they did to you. Okay? Because they wanted to go over there and be with this dumb bitch and pay her to do spell work on you and, you know, tell her that you were the bad one, and now this bitch is obsessed with you, and now she can't stop doing spell work on you, which is part of their karma. Alright, because the fucked up part about it is she's doing spell work and nothing's touching. So if nothing's touching, baby, where do you think it's all going? Like, where do you think it's all going? Don't you see? Alright, because I know if you threw the collective magic for their card to stop working, it's still working, and yours is not. If you threw the collective magic for the collective to lose their job, they still have their job, but you don't. So, like, if you see that things are going wrong, why are you still trying? Like, I just don't understand. But part of their karma is not to see that they're receiving karma until it's too late. Alright? They were the one that built this up like this. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this karmic is, they've been doing shit for a long time. And our ancestors, bro, they don't have to go by the rules that we go through. Alright? Like, you could literally, like me. I told my ancestors that I didn't want to see my baby dad's karma. They told me I had no choice. Alright? That I had to see it. Alright? And then they revealed exactly why I had to see it. Alright? And although it broke my heart to see him the way I did and see him, you know, receive the karma the way that he's receiving it, because damn, you know, I understand why though. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why it's that bad. Alright? Alright, let me get y'all some final messages here. You definitely broke some sort of generational curse in your bloodline, alright? For some of you guys, it has to do with money, alright? For other of you guys, it has to do with drugs, All right, take it how it resonates. Maybe you had like a lot of drug addicts in your family. Maybe, you know, you found yourself once in that particular, in that spot, you know, the devil tempting you, but you rose above it. You broke that shit, all right? And it was destined that way as well. For some of you guys who come from a bloodline that has suffered from poverty for a long time, all right? Or it was cursed. It was, okay, somebody in specific comes from a bloodline where you could be like, your family could be like a bloodline of witches and shit. And not in your past life, but like in one of your ancestors' past life, somebody cursed them to be in poverty. And they did, your ancestors weren't strong enough to break that hex and curse off of them and off their bloodline. 3101 on the timer, as I was saying that. And here you come, baby, chosen to do this, all right? And you done broke all the chains, all right? There's not one chain touching you, all right? That's crazy. Good for you, baby, because I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Like, I know it's hard, all right? It says your children are being watched over by angels, all right? I know that's right. Just like you're highly favored, so are your kids, baby. Your kids are more powerful than you. Let me just say it like that. All right? Be gentle with yourself. All right? Some of you guys need to show yourself a little grace. Okay? Show yourself compassion and love. All right? Those are crucial things for a journey, for oneself, for our love, for our self-love. All right? It says you created this situation and you will have the power to change it. All right? For some of you guys, it's talking about your heart. All right? You put a block in your heart and you're the only one that has the power to change this. All right? Because you put it there. God didn't put it there. You put it there. All right? So you got to be the one to heal it. You got to be the one to say, I'm not going to let past experiences determine whether or not I'm going to be happy the rest of my life. Yes, the fuck you are. Because God said you were going to be happy. All right? I know spiritual warfare is hard, but it's worth it. All right? It's worth what you get at the end. That peace, that love. Even when you, once you're seasoned in it, like, no cap, once you know what the hell you be doing, all right, even though you go through spiritual warfare, you like me, for example, you know, I'm a high priestess, I'm a healer, all right, I create things, you know, like money oils. I'm a kitchen witch, all right? I'm a kitchen witch. Let's put it like that, all right? And through my training, I feel like 3313 on the timer. Through my training, like from when I received the call, then I got handed my gifts, mostly this one. The gift of vision, the gift of mediumship, being able to speak to spirits and shit, like, once I grabbed my gifts, I answered the call, shit got to popping, all right? It was one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. Like, me and my wife were battling in spiritual warfare real bad, bro. Like, and she kept telling me, she was like, do you think we're not supposed to be together, baby? Why is things going so wrong? And I kept telling her, like, you know, it's just part of the journey, you know, and not having no answers, you know, but still, you know, because it was at the beginning, we were learning, and, you know, things was popping off really crazy. But through the warfare, all right, through managing the, you know, the principalities, fighting through the lower vibrational energies, the karmics around me, the, you know, the entities that I had attached to me because of my baby dad and because of the people that I used to hang around with and fuck with, like, yeah, all that together, I was fighting, all right? And either way, I was in the middle of spiritual warfare and just going through it, all right? God never left my side. Like, I felt him there, all right? I felt him guide me through every single one thing that I needed to do, all right? And when I wouldn't listen, he would call my ancestors, all right, to knock me upside my head, like, look, like, you gotta do this, all right? Stop being so stubborn. But either way, through everything, all right, I always felt peace of mind. Always. I was never worried. Like, I knew God got me. All right. I knew that my spirit team, my ancestors, my angels, my archangels, I knew that they were all there. All right. And I feel like some of you guys, you know, you have to like put that in your heart so that you can open your heart back up. All right, because you've closed it. You put a chain on it and locked that big nasty up. But Spirit is saying, you know, you have to release that part of you. All right, let your heart breathe. Let it be free again. All right, not everybody's the same way. All right, the things that we go through, our lessons with karmics and shit like that, they're a part of our journey. You can't avoid that. All right, you can close your heart, all right, and still get played. All right, that, you know, so why close your heart? All right, because when you close your heart, that means you're not vibrating high enough, 3555 on the timer, vibrating high enough to be in a better timeline, to be in your North Node and walk in your North Node, all right? And that's what you want to get to ultimately, all right? Yeah, the journey starts, you know, with love and shit like that, but it, 3611, but it don't stay like that. Later on, that shit becomes second, all right? And you have to learn how to tap into your heart space. Love is one of the highest vibrations, all right? When you work through love, like when you operate through your heart space and through love, all right, and those intentions are pure, everything you do will and everything you do and touch will be gold. 3636 on the timer, all right? Prayers will help the situation. Pray about it, all right? The card literally says prayers will help the situation. And be honest with yourself, all right? Once you're honest with yourself, a favorable outcome will come for you, okay? You'll start seeing different because you're feeling different, because you're vibrating at a higher frequency and you're calling in the things that you really truly want, all right? When we call in things that we want when we're broken, they come in broken, all right? So if you're asking for love and the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, Most High sends you a partner, you won't be able to see their worth either way because you're so broken still, all right? 717 on the timer. Well, 3717. Give me one more. Yeah, make a commitment. Make a commitment, all right, to heal your heart and open it up, all right? Let me get y'all a prayer card. Anything you need to know about me, you guys? Oh, this is the longest video I've made in a long time. Anything you need to know about me, you guys, will be in the description below. To book a personal reading with me, I will post the link to my calendar thingy schedule on the comment section and pin it all the way to the top, so you can just click it and book a reading with me. You just choose a date, choose a time, and yeah, all right. Give me a prayer card for the collective. Tell them what they need to know, not what they want to hear. Holy Spirit. It says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. And that matches with your reading, all right? Fuck that bitch, all right? She can say what the fuck she at, all right? With whatever, whoever, your ex, whatever. You know what I'm saying? God walks with you, all right? Whatever the fuck she been sending over there, that's her motherfucking fault. All right, when it hits so bad that she never gets back up, then that's her fault. You know what I'm saying? But all right, you guys, I'm trying to get another video in. I love you guys to life. Until next time. Bye.